Chances are you have some short pieces of 1x4s laying around. Well, today we've got a great project for that scrap wood. We're going to cut each book at 7 inches. So this piece is 27 inches long, so I have enough, or you can get shorter pieces if you have. Now, to make this look like books, I'm taking a trim router and I have a 1/4 inch round over bit. And what's going to do is round over the corners on one side. And it's faster to do it on a long piece and then cut it. But if you have shorter pieces, then just do it on each shorter piece. Now we have that nice profile that makes it look like an actual book. We're going to need 3 pieces at 7 inches. Now you want to give these a quick sand. I'm going to use an orbital sander. I'm going to soften up those edges and on the faces a little bit too. Now you're going to paint your stack of books whatever colors that you would like, and just note that on the faces in between there, you don't have to paint those because you're not going to see that. So just when you're painting, just make sure that you are getting all 4 edges and ends, and then only 2 of them will need the face painted. I'm just using regular, this is a bare sample, so it's latex paint from the Home Depot. I'm using 2 colors. The top and the bottom piece are going to be a deep red, traditional red color, and then the middle one's going to be this light pastel type of a pink. So get it lined up how they are going to be finished. Kind of do a dry fit. Okay. So just like that. Now I'm going to work from the top down and assemble them. So the top piece I'm going to lay down, and I'm going to add some clear construction adhesive. This is Gorilla Glue, or Gorilla brand max strength construction adhesive. I'm about finished with this bottle, lasts forever. So put that top piece face down, put the glue on, your middle pieces go on top of that. Move it around, work that glue in. Now I'm going to need to get these edges lined up. It's important for those front facing edges to line up. Now at the middle and the top, I'm going to put some narrow crown staples in. Be careful that the glue doesn't let your pieces move around. Now we're going to put glue on the middle one and then put the bottom one on. And you don't need a whole lot of glue. I'm just kind of getting kind of near the 4 corners. You don't want so much that's going to come out when you press it together. Once again, you make sure these are all in line and even and flush. I'm just going to put 2 in on this end. Okay, now we're ready to paint. I'm using these Icon Art reusable mesh stencils that I made. If you want the SVG files for this, I will put that link in the comments. I'm going to do a heart pattern on the top, and then on the sides, the book spleens are going to read, "A true love story never ends." And I'm going to use white paint for all of it. So let me do the side first. Peel the stencil off. I'm going to place it exactly where it needs to be. Get the other stencil lined up. Once that paint has dried, I'm going to do some distressing. Now I've got an old piece of 150 grit. I'm just gonna do this by hand. If you wanted to use an orbital sander, you can, but I'm not taking a whole lot off. So I'm gonna go around the corners. Basically anywhere where there would be naturally, where things would naturally wear. So around the edges and the corners. I'm gonna do the text a little bit. And I'm gonna do on the top, I'll get these hearts a little bit too. For the finishing touch, you can add some twine and with some wood beads. The twine I have is from Hobby Lobby. What I'm gonna do is I'll tie 2 or 3 pieces. Just gonna tie it on the opposite side of the text, and then I'll put this in a knot. I'm gonna repeat that so I can have 3. Then one piece, I'm gonna have the tail a little bit longer so I can put those beads on there. And then the wood beads will hang off of the front. Okay. So this one I'm gonna put the beads on. I just have 2. I've got a natural wood grain and then a white one, just for a little accent. Put a knot at the end. And there we have it. If you'd like the step-by-step instructions, check out my blog post. I will put the link in the description.